Good morning! Games this week include one against Rimrock at Rimrock tomorrow, and a home game against North Star this Friday. I encourage you to make it to this week's games because they do not have too many more. Senior night is in fact next week. National History Day Club is starting up again, so be sure to check that out and come if you are interested. Alright, today we are going to start a new segment to Good Morning Monday. I am going to pose a question and there will be a few answers broadcasted on the screen. The rest of the announcements will proceed and give you time to think of an answer which will be given at the end of the announcements. So, without further ado, this question today is, who was the third president of Czechoslovakia? Your options are Emil Zatopek, Emil Hacha, Randall Boggs, and Dominik Hasek. Start thinking, and we will be back after a short break. Apparently, it is getting too cold outside to be comfortable, and the doors have been open to high schoolers during lunch on Wednesdays in Mr. Cosio's room to hang out and play games after you have eaten your lunch. We have yet another dance next month to celebrate love, for only $3 a person. Girls have to step up this time and ask guys to this one on Friday the 15th from 7 to 10 p.m. And if nobody loves you at this school, there's always the option to ask someone from another school. But be sure to turn the form in before Monday, February 11th. Well, turns out that there are a great many of you that think the drama elective should be available, but I have to tell you that we cannot do it because there are not enough teachers. Remember that you cannot stop the change any more than you can stop the suns from setting. We must embrace the change and make it a part of us. Our next suggestion is that people are leaving their backpacks all over the floor during lunch. Remember that you're not the only one in the lunchroom and others can still trip over your stuff. I know you may be out to get that one t-shirt, but please don't allow the grudge to affect others. And now we have our answer for the trivia question of the day. The question was, who was the third president of Czechoslovakia? And the answer is Emil Hasek. And with that, have a great week, and may the force be with you.
I'm going to get a little deep right now.
Okay.
Right? Aristotle once said, happiness is the meaning and purpose of life. He also said, happiness is a state of activity.
The focus of tonight's Idaho Life certainly encompasses both of those quotes. Brian Holmes brings us the story of a man who brings a smile and a laugh to work every day.
On the average day, the average person comes in contact with countless other average persons. But how many actually affect us?
Very few. Very few.
How you doing, man? Yeah.
Then the average person walks into the Albertsons on Vista Avenue.
Hello.
And runs right into Peter Steffens. Or at least,
Thank you.
the sound of him.
Good, I love it.
Happiest checker in the company.
Hi.
You can catch almost anyone having a good day at work.
Some days you just catch people on good days and they're generally happy, but they're not Pete happy.
Well, thank you so much.
For Peter,
Good to see you again.
every day is a conveyor belt of kind comments
That sounds good. Good luck. I hope you did well, man.
and constant chuckles and chortles and crack-ups. Peter will tell you
Have a great one, man.
he gets his energy from people,
Hello.
How's it going for you?
I'm hanging in there.
but it usually works both ways.
Somebody's got to make you smile,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Peter started here at this Albertsons 22 years ago. And for the last 17,
Hi.
he's been the first line customers usually look for.
I kind of hated him at first.
Usually.
I mean, I hate to say that and I hate to admit that, but
About a year ago, Dustin Hurst was having a hard time being happy. This store is just a short walk from Dustin's work, but at break time,
Oh, yes.
he would walk as far as possible to stay away from Peter.
I would make a conscious decision to avoid his line because it bothered me so much and it hit me inside that I wasn't that happy.
Dustin wanted to be. However, two men talking about their feelings aren't exactly the meat and potatoes of cashier-customer conversations.
Hey, I'm a terrible person inside and I'm dying inside. What's making you so happy?
But that's what Dustin did.
And he just said that it's a choice.
Yes.
It's a choice.
Well, you know, sometimes life isn't always like this, you know?
Still, Peter can usually find it,
And your free receipt.
even when he doesn't feel it.
I just put a smile on and keep going because, you know, somebody's going to want that smile. Somebody's going to need it.
Almost as much as he does.
I learned to choose every single day that there is goodness, there is happiness to be had no matter what's happened to you.
Peter couldn't possibly put a number on how many people he's come in contact with over the years,
I don't think I could, honestly. It's got to be in the millions.
but he's likely left a lasting and laughing impression on them.
So anyway,
Yeah, I remember that guy. And he's such a cool dude.
Brian Holmes, Idaho's News Channel 7.
All right, Bob Miller, I know you're watching right now, President and CEO of Albertsons.
Give him a raise.
He needs a medal. Oh, better a raise. Peter would rather have the raise than the medal, but I bet you
Choose
he
to
would.
be happy.
Yes, I like it.
I do too.
That made me smile.
A lot of
you
people-
said in the promo it was going to make you smile. It made me smile.
Yeah, a lot of people. You're smiling at home. Over 100 comments, almost 200 comments on this story about Peter there. And one of the best ones I love is Sarah says that he reminds her that she can do a little more each day to make those around her happy.
There's one comment that said, even if I don't need to buy anything at Albertsons, I will sometimes on a bad day walk in there, pick up something just so I can go through Peter's line.
I love it. Choose to be happy. Choose to be happy.